Alright, we are back at the pad job again, so me and Dad, I don't remember, I may have filmed some of this. We hauled like 16 loads of the clay and millings over here, and then by the time we knocked that down, and then we got 8 loads of clay and got it knocked down, the guy hauling the clay, or loading the clay, he quit early, and then I was the only one hauling today. I got 8 loads. I got 7, and Lonnie brought me 1, and then the guy quit at 3. So I'm gonna knock down these 8 loads of clay, and then we'll roll them in, and then we'll be done until Tuesday. Today's July 1st, so I'm taking 4th of July off. Spend time at home grilling and shooting off fireworks. So. And this stuff's actually the easiest way I've found knocking it down. I could use the loader, but it's about as easy with the 2150 and the grading bucket as I'm putting it in, I don't know, 8 to 10 inches thick, because a lot of it still needed to come up almost 12 inches from the high point that I was shooting for. So all I did yesterday was just kind of knock it down where it was maybe a foot thick, and then I didn't even track it in. I just started running the roller over it. It actually flattened it out pretty nice. Really, the only reason I haven't done much filming with it is because to me it's very monotonous. Like, I've already made a lot of video clips of loading and hauling of the clay. I think when we're done, we're gonna have close to 70 or 80 loads in here. It's like a 4,000 square foot pad, because it's gonna be just a 1-story or 1-floor level house. It's all spread out. But the grade from, I guess it'd be the east to the west, is like a little over 2.5 feet. So it's kind of in a low spot. It's in a bowl. And we had to cut out a bunch of soft soils and topsoil and junk anyways, so it is taking a lot of clay. And like always, I'm having such a hard time. I called 7 different trucking companies the beginning of the week to see if I could get any help, and they either won't even call you back, or they just, they'll just tell you they can't get to it. So there's still a lot going on here in Joplin. So we got 2 big EPA jobs going on, so that takes up about 50 trucks is what they want on that. If unless they can get more. We're gonna rake these rocks down to the side. But yeah, that's really all I've got going on here today. Dad had to help, or he had to work on some other stuff, his sprinklers and such, because yeah, now that July's got here, it's like 96 today, and I think every day next week is 100 to 102, and there's like no rain in sight. So it's crazy. Just what, a month or a month and a half ago, we were like 8 inches above, and everybody was complaining of rain. Now it's a dust bowl. Everything is burning up. So all the yards are drying out. So it's crazy how wet and muddy it can be to how quick it can just get bone dry. Which I guess is kind of good, because a lot of the work I'm gotten into now is not as much of the landscaping side of it. So I mean, it can be hot and dry, and I can still get stuff done. The only thing I don't really like is it's straining my yard at the house a little bit, so I've been having to crank the sprinklers up, so I should have a nice big water bill, but it's staying pretty green. Especially for just being tall fescue under full sun, it's doing pretty well. we got Plain and Dirt Simple stop by. He's actually in town today. He's taking the 2150 for a little test run. I'll film him for a second till my battery dies. He runs a, I think a Kubota 80 is what he said. So this is the next size up from that. So he can come try it out with the grading bucket on. He's got some pilot, he's actually a corporate pilot. He's got some pilot videos on his channel, and then he also does excavating when he's back home down in Mississippi. So he just kind of hit me up the other night because he was, he flew in, I don't know, about 40 minutes for me. So then he's got to stay the night and take off again tomorrow. So he came through Joplin to check out some of the Takahachis. This is all my junk clay. I gotta haul out of here at some point. I should have called and had him come by this morning and work on some of this while I was hauling clay. We'll let him keep playing on this for a little while. But yeah, be sure to go check his channel out. It's Plain and Dirt Simple. So like I say, he's got a lot of piloting videos, which is pilot videos are pretty cool to me because that's something, you know, I don't ever see is being a pilot in that part of the plane. So some of it, he goes through all of his procedures and takeoffs and stuff like that. So and then he'll have excavating and dirt work stuff when he gets back home. So be sure to go over there and check him out. Kenny into rolling the pad for me, so you got to try to tell all your guests that the roller is the most exciting piece of machinery to run. He's getting it rolled in good, so looks like we're a mile out of the ground here, but for my benchmark over there by the laser to here on the ground was a little over 2.5 feet difference, and then trying to raise it up a foot higher than that makes it a little tall. We got a lot of dirt. We're going to move over here and slope this off, so but yeah, he's been good help. Should have had him stop by here earlier and help knock some of this down. I think it's about packed in as good as it's going to now, because you can tell the little pads aren't really imprinting it anymore. Which we got some more clay stuck, which I know I gotta adjust those things still, but she's good and compacted now. I think he said he was looking for a roller too, so this will be kind of some good try one out and see what he thinks of it. All right, we got Kenny here, stop by from Plain and Dirt Simple.
Yeah, Plain and Dirt Simple.
That's his channel, out of Mississippi, right?
Yep, Columbia, Mississippi.
Okay, Columbia. So yeah, he flew in on some business and stopped by, so we put him to work. Had him run the roll. He drove the 2150 out earlier, so you kind of like that one, huh?
Yeah, I like the 2150. It's night and day from the KX80.
Yeah. The roller's not as exciting though, is it? But I try to tell everybody it's exciting, but it
was kind of exciting.
It's necessary.
That's the first roller I've ever been on.
Oh, okay.
So that was exciting.
There you go. Something new. So it's kind of a necessary evil there, I guess. But
it runs good.
Yeah, it's been a great little machine. So
it help your joints.
Yeah. I don't know how you'd feel running it 8 straight hours, but luckily you don't have to run them on that long.
I like
but yeah, he was just in town for the evening, so he stopped by. So like I said, it's Kenny with Plain and Dirt Simple's the channel.
Yeah, my wife come up with that because I fly a plane and do the dirt work. She said,
okay.
How about Plain and Dirt Simple? A simple minded.
Yeah.
Where she come up with that at.
I like it. So yeah, go check him out. I'll put a link in up here on the screen somewhere in the description to check his channel out. And I was glad you stopped by. So it's always fun to.
I enjoyed getting to meet you.
Yeah, you
Good
too.
guy.
So. But he hadn't had dinner yet. I made him work late, so we'll let him get out of here, and we'll just catch you guys later.